it's a brand new Tuesday and of course a brand new edition of Nka, the very show that brings a non-stop fun to your screen. Yes, of course, it's still the Made in 042 month. Yesterday, we were outside. We were at a BCG Concept. Also on Friday, we were outside too at a Village Bistro. And today, we are back to the studios of Afia TV. It feels, it feels good. It feels amazing, like coming back here. I really missed this place. And I also had fun, exploring Coast City, going out, trying new things here on the show. Yes, of course, it's a brand new edition of the show. And we are up and active for yet another wonderful and special edition of this program. My name is Rochelle. We're going to be going on a short break. When we come back, I'm going to be introducing my guest tonight, and every other thing that we've got in store for you will just come into effect. So stay tuned wherever you are. Nka is going to be right back. All right, welcome back. You are still watching Nka right here on Afia TV. It's a brand new edition, another Tuesday edition of the show. And today we are broadcasting live in the studios of Afia TV, also on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. So I would be wondering, why do people keep confusing me? On Friday you were at a different place, yesterday different place, today you are here, like... Where exactly are you people? Okay, this is our studio. It's the 042 month, so we keep exploring. We keep telling the beautiful story of our dear Enugu. So expect different surprises at different time up on your screen. My name is Rochelle, and once again, I welcome you back to tonight's edition of the show where art meets amazing conversation. Tonight, I've got myself a very special human being. When I call this person special, I really mean it because, so many of the things that he has done, it's not everybody that can actually pull that through. Some persons are very selfish. It's all about me, like all about them. But this particular person with me here in the studio, it's not just about him, it's about impacting lives, helping people, put a smile on people's face, and making sure that he plays a huge and positive role in our society. So who exactly is this person? Ladies and gentlemen, I've got with me in the studio the Chief Executive Officer of Ben King's Logistics Company, who is also a human rights advocate. His name is Ben Kingsley Nwashara. Good evening, Ben.
Good evening.
Before we came here, you were explaining to me how you do not know the meaning of Nwashara.
Yeah. Seriously, it's funny. But
that's what it is.
Yeah, it's what it is.
But it's a bit weird, that you don't know the meaning of your surname.
No, I've actually asked questions, a long time ago, and severally, because I've gotten so many people have asked me this question.
Yeah.
What does it mean? What does it mean? So, but the best response I could get was, is your granny's or grandfather's AKA something like that?
Yeah, nickname.
Yes, nickname. So, and it's just a clan name, like it's clannish. So, but meanwhile, my immediate family have changed surname. But I couldn't because I just don't want.
I know the procedure is,
exactly. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Not just the procedure, even when it's finalized, at some point you might have a problem, with your name was this, and now you're bearing this.
Your name is this.
Even with the affidavits and everything.
Going to bank,
Seriously.
trying to update it, the
It's
document.
crazy.
So you just decided, let me just move on with this.
Yes.
Very simple. I can see you don't like stress in this life.
I don't.
You don't like stress.
Honestly, don't.
Okay, it's our pleasure to have you here in the studio. And it's also my pleasure, finally getting to meet you, because I've always been hearing about you, seeing you on X, on Instagram, on Facebook, seeing what you do. So it's also a pleasure for me to personally meet you tonight.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Nka.
It's a pleasure.
So how is our daughter? Because she's our daughter.
She's doing very fine. I mean, she's bubbling. She's bouncing. So, and she's doing well academically, basically. She's a smart kid. So, everybody loves her. She's likable. She's lovable. She is how do I put it? You can. She's someone you can easily engage. She's active, always active. Vocally and so.
How old is she now?
3.
3. Wow.
Yeah, she clocked 3 on 15th of June.
Oh, are you serious now? Belated happy birthday to her.
Relate to her.
So a good number of persons, know you as the very young man who rescued a little baby girl from her mom, who is mentally unstable. As at then, when it happened, we don't know right now, and also her whereabouts. And also some also know you as a philanthropist. I saw your recent drama on social media with a lady that kind of scammed you. Don't worry, we'll still talk about that one. Yeah. So people know you because of your goodwill. So can you tell us who exactly is Ben Kingsley, your early life, and also your background?
Okay. My name is Ben Kingsley, as you've said before. I come from a family of 7. I'm the second to the last. I'm a twin too. To a girl, a wonderful girl, who is a nurse and also a food scientist, a dietitian though. Before now, I've had it, as a plan, as a vision to, I've always tried to find a way to help people. Okay. Right from tender age, Yeah, I've always had it as a vision to help people, help young people. I grew up in Anglican church. And
where?
I was in Onisha. Okay. And I was part of the leaders in Anglican Children Ministry, the ACM. Exactly. Okay. So I think that ministry actually formed me, forged me the kind of person I am today, to a good extent, because it actually endeared me to kids. And not just that, it makes me, it showed me the real essence of serving, the real essence of humanity. When you stay around kids, when you stay with kids, you get to learn a lot of things. You get to learn, both humility, you get to learn resilience, patience, tolerance, name it. Seriously. So, and so much more. You get. So, and that actually motivated me to study law. Oh, okay. You studied law? Yes. In which school? Esut. Esut here. Okay. Yes. So, because beyond that, I also want to be a legal advocate. I've always had it in mind to, advocate for people, to be basically a human rights advocate. Seriously, and everything I've done has always been geared towards that vision. Even though as you grow up, as you grow old, you would understand that, my uncle told me something. He said, my uncle, my mom's elder brother, he told me, he said, you can't, a hungry man cannot feed others, something like that. Whatever, he's just trying to tell me that whatever I'm trying, because I explained to him that my passion, my vision, as a young person, what I want to achieve early in life. But he told me, whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to achieve, I want to do, make sure that you have something that is bringing the money, food, the resources to do that. Exactly, the resources and all, because you can't achieve anything in this life without the resources. Yeah, no matter what, you need that. So I then I started having flair for commercial law practice. Businesses, yes. Okay. I started picking interest in finance. I'm also a finance and tax enthusiast and analyst. You get. So I can say, while growing up, I just had to diversify into things that would also, bring economic returns for me to be able to actualize my main goal of, helping people, basically kids, vulnerable children. The gamut of the whole thing is help children, build children, I mean, give them another chance in life, you know, give them, right now, as I'm currently speaking with you right now, I have about 3 vulnerable kids in the university. I'm training from secondary school to university. They're now in 200 level.
Are you serious?
Yes,
wow.
3 of them. One is studying electrical engineering, the other one English, and the other one, you know, 3 of them. So, and then other ones in secondary school too, you know. So, I can say I'm on my path. I'm on the path.
You're on the right track.
And on the right track. Yes, even though there might be some hurdles here and there and some reshuffling, you know, sometimes you need to re-strategize.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's just it for now.
Yes, for now.
Okay. You know, it's good to also find out that it's not just your baby girl, because, you know, some persons out there just think, oh, it's just the little girl that you have with you. But I even know that you have like 3 other ones in secondary school and university as well. So let's start with your baby girl, whom you've also adopted. Am I right?
Yes.
You've also adopted her. So she's now your biological daughter.
Biological?
Not biological, but she's now your daughter,
yes,
your child.
legally.
Okay, yeah, legally. Okay, so how were you able, you know, to come across her before doing what you did?
Okay, basically, I would like to mention this. Whatever happened that particular day was divine. You get? I don't think it's something I can do by my own self, with my own clear eyes, and with what is happening today, with how you know bad the world, the country is right now, because things like these are very risky, and also how unprepared I was.
Okay.
Because at that time, even now, I wasn't even in a relationship. In fact, I was just me.
Okay.
Like trying to find my feet in life,
yeah.
trying to build, I was working with a foreign exchange company, though remotely.
Okay.
Yet, so I was just myself. I was basically indoors, and I just come out during evening time when I'm done with work, and so it was just me. I was just like unprepared. So that fateful evening, you know, I just went for a friend's party, and now I finished very late. He finished. I mean, the party really closed very late. I didn't even go so early, but so that was why I had to wait till that time. So when I was done, I was coming back. I was just coming back. I wasn't driving, so I went with a tricycle.
Okay.
So when I finished, I was trying to find my way to the crossroad where I can get a tricycle or probably a bus to my house. So as I was walking on a lonely road, because it normally is not lonely, but it was very late. So the road is almost deserted. Just the few persons around were people that were already closing. The shop owners there. That was around 9:30 or 10. That's between 9:30 and 10 or thereabout. So as I was just walking on the road, I was with my torchlight, my phone torch. So I passed by an object, something that seems like an object.
Okay.
And then it was somehow, because it was the way the light reflected, that was actually what made me turn back.
And to find out what exactly it was.
Because the reflection was so, it shone like it was shining, you get. I was like, what kind of stuff is this? So I turned back casually, still walking. I just turned back casually. And then that was when I saw the full figure. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Like at that point, I was just arrested. I couldn't believe it. I had to go closer. And then immediately I saw it was a human being. I started shouting, but I started screaming. People because there were bike men at the junction. They started coming down to know what's happening. Because I was shouting, screaming, there's a dead baby here, there's a dead baby here. You know, I was just screaming, trying to get attention. just grip. I mean, I was so engulfed with fear. Like I said, I have never experienced anything similar to this, or even, I don't know, I've never seen such a thing in my life. I've never had it before. So when I was shouting, the baby actually noticed that
something was happening.
That was when the baby raised her head up to just know what was going on. Oh, I really, that was when immediately my heart sunk, because I was like, this baby is alive. I started screaming, she's alive, she's alive, she's alive. Now, the shop owners there that were already closing their shops were like, one of the market women there were now shouting, this baby has been here for over 3 days, has been here, is a mad woman's, the other one was shouting, the mad woman's child, though, I should leave her and go. It's a mad woman's child, that kind of stuff. And then the other one was like, this baby has been here for 3 days, for like over 3 days, and it was in the middle of rainy season. That was June. That's the date I used as a birthday.
Okay.
June 15th.
Okay.
So it was in the middle of rainy season. So it means that sun beat her, the rain fell on her, everything. Mosquito, I don't just know, but it is practically impossible to survive that situation, let alone a baby. It is practically impossible. She was slouching on the floor, like, in fact, that position she was on really affected her spinal cord. She was crippled.
Okay.
The thing affected us. She couldn't crawl, she couldn't walk. And, it was later when we started going to the hospitals that we engaged a physiotherapist and so many other. I'll come to that. So at that point, I started screaming. In fact, I gave someone my phone to video, because this girl might die in my hand. I don't just know what I was thinking. I was like, oh my goodness, I knew I had to do something.
You just need to help her.
Yes,
but you didn't know how to go about it.
I wanted to go because people around were like, this girl is a mad woman's
Meaning that
child.
They've been seeing her there and they cared less.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. That's my surprise, because but I was oh God, I was so the whole thing unraveled after a while, because I had to introspect. How come they know that this girl has been here for days? They never did something.
They couldn't call the government or anything.
And there is a police station just like 1,000 meters away. Just like 1,000 meters. It's just less than half kilometer.
This shows how much we've also lost it as humans.
Yes, of course.
Because you see something happening to someone, and what people are more interested in is making videos and showing their face happening live here.
It's crazy.
So please,
it's
rather
crazy.
than taking actions.
It's crazy. Yes, a lot of people are taking videos too, but then I have to give my phone to someone to please let it be on record
that this happened.
Yes, because I'm legally inclined.
Okay.
So
you just need evidence. Okay.
In case.
I get you.
I carried the baby. The stench that was exuding from that child, the stench. Seriously, I'm not exaggerating, but I smelled it on my body for like 3 days. In fact, the clothes I was wearing that night, I had to discard it. It's still in my house though, but I had to send it to a dry cleaner. I never wore it again. Up till today, I've never worn it again. Now, so I had to carry the baby while even when I was really, really how do I put it?
You were crying or emotional?
Seriously, I was just shaking. It was a very shocking event. Very shocking event. So I carried baby, hopped on a bike, stopped the bike, hopped on the bike, and then rushed down to the police station. What my intention was to, when I get there, I will drop her for them. They will know what to do.
Okay.
This is their job. Their job is to protect lives and properties.
Yeah.
I went to a police station. I went to a police station. It was about 4 women there. on night shift. Do you know what this woman told me?
What?
They looked at that baby. They were screaming. They were, is this baby alive? They were screaming. They told me, whatever you found this baby, please take her back. We can't handle this baby. This baby will die in our hand. We cannot, women, I'm talking about mothers, aged women, not just young women, police women now, aged. So it's crazy. So I was just vulnerable. I picked her, I can't drop her back. I can't go back there and keep her now. What did I do? I just had to
move on.
I hopped on a bike again, carried her out of the police station, hopped on a bike, went straight to my house. As I reached my house, I called this baby was basically dying. This baby, oh gosh, I'm trying to.
I'm so sorry for putting you in this mood. I understand how emotional it can be.
Seriously.
Yeah, I'm really sorry for putting you in this mood. But some of us that do not have closure to this, we know the story online, but there are just some part that you've told now that I'm just hearing for the very first time, and I'm really happy that at the end, there was this time. I think it was this year. There's this blogger here in Enugu that uploaded your picture with her, and they did before and after.
Okay.
Yes, they did before. People were like, how? And another shocking thing is how you two have stayed. You two look like each other. Because what happened? But let me ask, then when this happened, you were single, not married, not in a relationship. So does it in any way affect? Are you in a relationship right now? And does it affect it? Why are you laughing?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, but is it a problem? With people that come around?
Yes.
It's a problem?
Yes.
Are you serious right now? So
yes,
what's the bone of contention?
Nobody wants to be, honestly, except it's really, really devastating actually. It was at first. But now I don't really give a damn about anything right now. But before, nobody actually wants to, no girl actually wants to,
associate himself.
With someone with a child. In fact, they don't even believe that I didn't give birth to this child biologically. She's my child, she's my daughter. I tell them I have a daughter though, but I adopted and, so she's my daughter. So, but let's not go there.
Okay, so what about the mom? Where is she right now?
Okay, earlier this year, I heard, late last year, not this year.
Okay.
I heard she passed away.
Oh.
She's passed on. She was terribly sick. And, but during that time, she actually wanted to kill the baby. This baby has a very deep cut on her stomach. Oh, so deep. If you see the mark, I wish she was here, I would have shown you. If you see the mark, it was deep. And then, because we saw all these things when we started going to the hospital the next day. And then on her head, we can't count how many deep sores, like cut, not like when a sore is as a result of a disease or an infection, you will know. Okay. But when it's a knife cut, you will know. Sore doesn't leave an infectious sore doesn't leave in a straight line. You saw straight lines on her head, like she was like being cut.
Smashing her with something.
Yes, being cut. About 7 on the head. Then you come to her around her waist region. I couldn't even count. Every part of her body was sores. See her feet? Oh, there. Her feet. Right now there is one of her right foot is a big mark, like like from the sores. This one couldn't go, like it just left a very huge mark there on one of the feet. Then around her waist region, it was filled with sores. Cut. Like, I don't know, I didn't just know how that woman did that, but...
Anyways, we can't totally blame her because she's mentally unstable.
Yes. What people predicted was that, I mean, the people close by was like she was trying to discard with the baby, she couldn't die. Okay. She just doesn't want to die. That baby, her name is Testimony. She's unkillable. She is a survivor. She's stubborn. I wrote something on Twitter some time ago. Mm-hmm. She gallantly fought death and defeated death. It wasn't luck. For her, it wasn't luck. She held death and told death, I'm not going nowhere. Seriously.
I've got a lot to achieve here on earth.
Seriously.
Okay. So
from that day till today, that baby has not fallen sick. Not even for once. Maybe the only thing you can just maybe cough, catarrh just because of the weather or whatever. But she has never for once fallen sick.
Ill. Wow. They say God works in a mysterious way. Yeah, and this is also an evidence that he really works in a mysterious way.
So sorry. Mm-hmm. There is one peculiar event that happened. One of the hospitals we went, because we went to about 3 different hospitals, pediatrician hospital, pediatric hospital, mm-hmm. 3 different pediatric hospitals before we went to Parkland, before they sent us to Parkland because they couldn't handle the baby. It was so dire that they couldn't handle her. She was basically diagnosed of kwashiorkor.
Oh.
Yes. So one of the doctors we went to, when we entered the office, he saw the baby and jacked up. She jacked up. Like, what's this? Like, what's this? He said, a man, and with gray hair, in his 24 years of practice, he has never seen this kind of condition.
All right. We really thank God, how everything turned out.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's indeed a baby of testimony. So you are a human rights advocate, and like I said before, there was a time you came out to talk about the lady that you had an encounter with.
Yeah.
that used one trick like that to scam you, and you keep helping people. So I don't know, is that the craziest experience you've also had? Like, what are other challenges with ensuring that you touch lives, you impact lives?
Yeah, I learned the hard way, though. People really try to take advantage of that.
Okay.
Yes. Some nefarious people, try to, like that lady of a person. I don't know how we got I don't know. I wasn't even following her, so she just DM'd me. Sometimes I see some DMs, I don't reply, I just leave it, and you will know I've seen it, right? But what she told me was so I couldn't overlook it. Like, a child was dying, her younger sister was dying of asthma, and I couldn't overlook it. I couldn't overlook it. I couldn't overlook that test. Immediately, I wired the money immediately. You get? I didn't even ask so many questions. Although I tried to find out, I asked for a video record, like a live chat, and I noticed that she was also doing that scam with her mom. And also, when I exposed her, trust me, I have over 20 different screenshots from 20 different persons, over 20 different persons that confirm that she has done the same to them. But men, women, So that was why I had to go all out for her so that people would know what she's up to. And I thank God it gained traction. And I got my refund, okay. Yes.
From her?
Yeah, because her people started calling, people I don't even know that are related to her, started please begging and all. So I just got my refund and then passed the case. I actually wanted to take it up.
Okay. So what other, despicable and weird experience have you encountered?
Yeah, there was this particular woman that stays close to Spa. She begs with her children close to Spa. That was this event actually brought me closer to the Ministry of Gender Affairs and Development,
Women Development.
Women Development, yeah. I tried to. This is not just the first time, though. I've done several of. That's what gave me confidence, because I've done it a lot. So I called her. I asked her, "Woman, what will I do?" Because she has her kids also begging around. What do you want to stop? What can I do for you so that you can stop begging around? She talked about opening a business for her, doing this for her. She wants to start selling fruits. She wants to start selling this that she can. Okay, no problem. I made my inquiries and stuff. The end point is that I wired the money. But then after some weeks, I started seeing her there again. I was like, even my younger sister, IJ, she did same for someone too.
So it's really difficult, being a philanthropist out there because you never can tell the true minds of people.
Yes. What I do now is I help the children directly.
Okay.
I don't go through their parents.
You don't go through their parents.
Like what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Sending them to school.
School.
Okay.
Money, overseeing them, basically.
Okay.
The ones I talked about are all living in my house.
Okay, the three of them.
All of them.
Plus your daughter. Wow.
Is it three?
Okay, you said one in secondary school.
No, yeah, three in university.
Okay, three in university.
And two girls, one boy, Okay. And then the other ones in secondary school, about 5 of them, yeah. Then other ones that, I can't harbor so much in my house is I send them to school, then I monitor them. I, get feedback. Sometimes I go to the school. I pay the fees myself directly to the school. I don't give anybody money. No. I do these things myself. My vision is not just helping kids. Give them a second chance to life. Just help them build, achieve. They have dreams. They have what they want to be.
Help them achieve it.
Exactly.
Time is not our friend because I still have so many questions to ask, in terms of how you're going about with the resources, also your Ben King's logistics company. Okay. But time is not really our friend. Maybe some other time we would have like a whole day
no
to have this conversation. And I wish you all the best in your dream. Like you're already on it, and I hope you get to achieve more. We're going to go on a short break right now. I still have Ben Kingsley right here with me in the studio. When we come back, I'm going to be letting you into what is next right here on Nka. Stay tuned. Glad to know you're still joining us for tonight's edition of the show. It's quite an emotional one and also a beautiful one as well. Yeah, we are celebrating the success story of Ben Kingsley when it comes to being a philanthropist and engaging in charitable projects. So it's time for us to switch over to something else here on Nka. Ben Kingsley, I know this is your first time, so let me officially tell you what is next here on this show. So we usually have, something that we give to our guests. It's a surprise that comes from a place of love.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's be looking at the screen and see what exactly we've got for you tonight. Are you ready for it?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I love that you are ready for it. So let's see what's going to pop up, whether it's going to remind him of something. What a grand entrance. Oh, God. Are you serious? Wait. You were this slim before. What happened? Okay, where's this? You are in a picture with a white man. Where's this particular place? What's happening here?
The conference in Abuja.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Law students. Wait, this is you.
Yes.
Okay. The before and after is really shocking.
Where did you get all these pictures?
I don't know. I'm just here to have fun. Wow.
Wow, I've not seen these pictures for years, man. Like, seriously.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. Your before and after. Okay, yeah, this one looks like you. What's happening here? O'Shea big boys. Okay. You start getting some weight here. Okay, so that's all. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, for real. Thank you so much.
So let's move over to the next thing. The next one here is game. We're going to be playing just one game here. All right. So it's called the impression game. I know, aside being a human rights advocate and also a businessman, I know like you have your own way of unwinding. Yeah, so the impression game is all about finding out who your favorite performer is. So whether an actor, a musician, or a comedian? Who is your favorite performer?
Burna Boy.
Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Interesting. You know what you're going to be doing for us?
What?
You can't think of anything?
No.
Think. Nothing. All right. So you're going to be making Burna Boy for at least 30 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Burna Boy.
Yeah, I caught you on that one.
Oh my gosh.
So Burna Boy is an Afrobeat singer. So you either sing like him, or you talk like him, or you act like him. Like, just do something.
Goodness.
You know, give us that Burna Boy vibe for at least 30 seconds.
Burna Boy. Yeah.
Okay.
No, please. I can't do this, man.
So you have to bail yourself tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's left for you to tell me. How do you want to bail yourself?
I can take another question.
No other question.
Really?
Yeah, just bribe me. Find a way and bribe me. That's just it.
How am I going to do that?
I don't know, but
Oh my goodness.
just think of something.
What am I going to... Just give me an idea, please. Just an idea.
If I give you an idea, believe me, you know that challenge, that TikTok challenge that someone was eating and then someone caught the person's name. The person said, I beg, you fit give me... The person said, eh? He said, no, I don't want to beg you for anything. I said, but I beg, if you give me money, the person just disappeared. So if I tell you what I want right now...
I will disappear.
So don't even think of, don't ever go to that. You see that lane of asking me, what do you want? Don't do that.
Oh
Anyways,
goodness.
I was just joking. Thank you very much for coming here on
It's a
Inca.
pleasure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I really had fun today conversing
Likewise.
with you. Yeah,
Likewise.
thank you. And hopefully some other time,
Sure.
you would come back to give us the remaining story because
sure.
this story, it's not yet complete.
Yes,
you
it's
just
not.
gave us half of it. So
Yes,
we
it's
need the remaining half.
Sure.
You get what I mean?
Sure.
Okay, thank you very much. And also to you, audience viewer, thank you for keeping it locked here on Afia TV for tonight's edition of Nka. Yeah, this is the Tuesday edition. Tomorrow is going to be another day. We've got next tomorrow. We've got Thursday. Oh, no. We've got Thursday. Yeah, we've got Friday. And that's just it for this week before we move over to next week. So make sure that every weekdays, weeknights rather, by 8 p.m., you keep a date with us. And if you miss any of the episode of this program, it's very simple. Like, we've really simplified life for you. All you need to do is just to go to YouTube, go to the search bar and search for Nka Lounge. Nka is spelled as N-K-A, then you know how to spell lounge. Well, I'll be science students now, so I don't need to spell that for you people. But let me still spell it though. It's L-O-U-N-G-E, so Nka Lounge. Like, there's going to be space in between. Then you're going to catch up with all the episodes of this program. My name is Rochelle. Thanking you very much, as well as my guest, Ben Kingsley. Mwashara. Mwashara. Enjoy the rest of your nights and see you tomorrow. Good night.
Night.